Hey, mom and dad, welcome to the Reignite ecosystem. I'm Danielle Bertrand, the preventative burnout specialist. And this playlist is for you. It is for the parents. And I will be transparent. When I was instructed to do something for parents, I was a little shy and timid about it. Not because I don't think that I have the skill set for it, but because I have just been an educator for so long, I've talked to numerous parents, but never on this side of things. So I am honored and privileged to be able to bring burnout prevention strategies to parents that have such a great influence on children and students and how the next generation shows up in this world. So thank you for investing the time to get preventative burnout strategies so that you can lead your home well. I understand that being a parent is a lot. Yeah, it's a whole lot. It encompasses so many things, and there are so many decisions to be made throughout the lifespan of a child, children, whatever that looks like for you, but you're doing it. And I just want to stop and say we celebrate you for all of the things that you have done to enrich the lives of the children that have been assigned to you. Thank you for doing a great job. But now let's talk about how burnout can show up in parenthood. And one of the things that I really want to focus on today is how people pleasing can be an open door for burnout in parenthood. And you might say, well, who am I pleasing? The very ones that are assigned to you. Many of us grew up in different realms of life, right? We have people that grew up that had the best of everything. We have people that grew up that had some of the best and some things could have been better. And then we have people that when they were children, they said, when I grow up, I'm going to make sure I give my children everything because I can't stand how this is. I never want my children to experience that. And while that all of those things are okay, sometimes we've taken what we've experienced and we try to overcompensate and we begin people pleasing. We begin giving things that don't actually need to be given in the season that we're giving them. We begin to say yes to everything because we are so afraid that if we don't say yes to this thing that our children will experience some of the heartache that we once experienced, and we are doing everything to attempt to protect them from that. But then you find yourself burned out because now you find yourself buying every toy, having every experience, booking every vacation, but you really don't have any more to give. And maybe financially, you still got it, but emotionally you are tired because what usually ends up happening is the kid that gets it all without any hesitation or resistance, they often are less grateful for what they do have. And that does not mean either way that you are a bad parent. Please do not hear that. But what I want you to do is begin to take care of yourself. I want you to begin to set real boundaries about what you are going to say yes to and what you are going to say no to and stick to them. I don't care how many tears they cry. Because we know children, they can manipulate too. They know how to pull on heartstrings like nobody's business. And if you are not careful, you are going to begin to give into things that were never on your list to do. And now they are expecting these things from you. I know parents that they they almost don't want to go home at night because they know they have to give so much to the ones that are assigned to them, but they're giving at a level that is unrealistic. When we begin to people please, especially to the little people and sometimes bigger people that are assigned to us, it's often hard to draw a line in the sand if we've been doing it for so long. But I want to tell you something that can be reversed. You can turn a new corner. One of my favorite pastimes lately has been watching Super Nanny. Y'all remember that show, Super Nanny, where Super Nanny Joe Frost would go into homes that the parents have reached out because the kids are just all over the place. Whether it's a bedtime routine, whether it's how they, what dinner time looks like, it could be discipline, all of these things, and they reach out to her, and the parents are at their wits end. When I tell you I watch so many episodes, but the core of what I watch is rarely to do with the children, but it has everything to do with the parents. You find parents that are not communicating well together, parents that have given up, parents that just have two different parenting styles that they never communicated with, right? And so once the parents begin to change, the children fall in line. So if you are feeling like you're at your wits' end with your children and the situation, the change starts with you, not them. I know you are trying to change them and change their behavior, but the reality is, if you change you and your behavior, they're going to have to fall in line because they're in your house, they're in your home, so they have to live under the rules that you set. But if you are so loose and lax with those rules and you just say, okay, whatever, I'm just too tired, burned out, that you just let them run rampant, and maybe they are great kids, maybe they have great grades and all of these things, but there's still a level that you know that you are pouring out that you should not be at this point, that some things need to be reserved for the future. Don't feel like you have to do it all this year. Don't feel like this has to be the biggest and the best Christmas they ever gonna have in life. You can spread it out. Don't feel like if we don't take one amazing vacation and we have all the pictures and it's aesthetically pleasing and all of these things, because can I tell you something? The reality is most kids are just going to remember that they spent time with you. So the things that we're doing to produce and bring stuff in reality, they just want you. How amazing is it to be in a space where, yes, things can be provided, but they just want you? You are the prize. I need to say that again because somebody is watching this with tears coming down their eyes because they're at their wits' end. You are the prize. Them having an interaction and relationship with you is the prize. Again, on Super Nanny, all of these things would be happening, and she would get one on ones with the kids. And she was like, well, what do you really want from mom or dad? I just want to spend time with them. I want mom to play with me more. I want to be able to go to dinner with dad. They just want you. God is so amazing that He allowed these children to be brought in the world. And the thing that they want most of all is the thing that brought them in, and that's you. And I know some of you might be feeling like you have to overcompensate because one of the parents is not there, or the situation is just not what you envisioned it to be. But I want to ground you and say, no matter what that looks like, they still just want you. You are the prize. You are worthy. You are called. You are chosen. You have been set apart. You have what it takes to get this done, to raise amazing human beings, and raise people that are incredible to this civilization. You have it. Stop doubting yourself. Stop parenting through fear because you're people pleasing because you think, well, if I don't give my child this, they're going to hate me. They're not going to like me. They're not going to be my friend. And that's fear. Show up as you. Show up with the guidance and the love that they are craving. Show up with the structure that they need to be successful. You're a parent. You have the position. Now play your position well. And people pleasing is not a part of that assignment. I pray that this encouraged your heart today. I am rooting for you. As an educator, I get to see and interact with your babies all the time. And so I just want to encourage you, keep moving forward. Change what you need to change about you and watch they fall in line. Again, I'm Danielle Bertrand, the preventative burnout specialist, and you are inside of the Reignite ecosystem. Make sure to like, share, subscribe so that you will be notified as soon as a new video is uploaded. Let me know in the comments if anything that I said was helpful. If you have a question, please post that as well. Until next time, bye bye.